We are live.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Yes, brother. I am so
Finally.
glad that we are finally doing this. It has
Yup.
been a long time in the making.
It is. So, let me see if I can find the background. Um,
Nice.
what the
That's
hell?
what's up. Yeah, I like that. But it's a little dark. Oh,
This one.
oh. There we go.
So, for the audience, people coming in now, people just like streaming in. Okay, I remember in 2020, that's like 5 years ago, right? I remember that I was being put out like an out of body experience, and I was being pulled out without any warning to the mountains. And here, when I was standing up in the mountains, I looked up at the sun. I was standing right here, and the sun was just like normal at first, and then all of a sudden began to shift color into red, a red color. But the frequency as well also changed along with the color. So now we have a red sun, and the frequency started to like give a pulse, like a feedback, rippling energy. And this was also like red. The first two here red, and these outpouring, and the whole Earth in this atmosphere was just bathing in these rays, presence of God. So it is kind of present.
Getting some interesting noise there. That was interesting. You're I don't know why. Does it normally do that? You're flickering like in and out kind of a little bit. Like the background's there, but like just you.
But this was just a short presentation of.
Oh, it's we're having a lot of noise come in. What is that noise? That's very interesting. It's like a like a bad static. But yes, I like to speak about this topic a lot. As far as we know that over 35 different ancient prophecies spoke of the same event, and that is a lot of our ancient ancestors all speaking about one event. So, um, it's quite interesting that so many different cultures would share the same information unless somebody gave it to them. Something's wrong with your audio. Oh, what is that noise? We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here, but it's to be expected with the topic at hand. So yeah, nothing new, but yeah. Anyways, it's just it's crazy that all these different cultures talk about it, and then yet here we are again talking about it because we know it's getting close. It's definitely getting, this event is, getting closer. Put it that way. And I like to manifest this event into occurrence. Daisy, what are you doing? My baby girl's tripping right now. I think she sees another dog out there or something. Is that what it is? Is she just going wild now? But yeah, are you able to hear me just fine? Guys, for some reason your audio is really, really, really messing up. Like really messing up, bro. It's like just straight static. Whatever your phone's is
In
by is causing interference. What is your phone by? Because I can't hear you anymore. Yeah, yeah, I cannot hear him. Hopefully he will be able to join back in. We're trying to talk about this event, and like usual, it's having technical difficulties because of the extreme sensitivity of this subject. So let me try to add him again. Copy link. I'll be right back. Alright, that should hopefully work. You're live. Add. Alright. Hopefully this works better,
back now.
man.
So how is the sound coming in? Is it better? Hi people.
Um,
So if
a
you can
little
hear
bit
me, try
better.
to just say it in the comments if you can hear me. For people, for that one person who are watching, can you hear me? How about you, Dylan?
It's just I can hear you, but it's really quiet.
I'll try to speak a little louder then. Maybe I should I try to play a song just to warm up? Hello, Charlotte. Yes, I can. Both of you. Awesome, awesome. Finally.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason my audio is coming in really, really quiet, but hopefully it will get better.
It's coming in clear.
Okay, cool. Good. Awesome. And I can hear
Right.
you. It's
This
just a little
song.
quiet, but no problem.
Okay. This song is called "To the Mountains." No, wait. This song is called "Apple Pie," but we can take "To the Mountains" afterwards. If so.
All right. Here we are warming up into this topic at hand. All right. Let's get it.
Let me just try to do this. If the sound all of a sudden crash now, just let me know in the comments. But
Okay.
yeah. Okay, let's go. It's live. Yes.
Yeah.
Some days I'm lonely, and some days I'm not. Some days I am only a little bit sad, not a lot. How do you, how do you make a home? What you do? 'Cause I'll never. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it sounded good.
Stay too long. Thank you. Every house looks the same. It's like home for a couple weeks. I've been running around trying to find a place where I can breathe. But me, oh my, I found you under an April sky, and you feel like city life, apple pie, big just right. Home is wherever you are tonight. Some days feels empty, and some days feels whole. Some days we can be in the same city, some days we'll be grown, and I'll be fine with packing up cardboard boxes filled and said farewell. As long as I don't say goodbye to you as well. Every house looks the same in my dreams. Me, oh my, I found you under an. Oh, no, still there, I'm sorry. April sky, and you feel like city life, apple pie, baked just right. Two room and a window facing buildings and fire escapes. Might be no AC, a little bit cramped, but see, if I'm with you, it's okay. Me, oh my, I found you under an April sky, and you feel like city life, apple pie, baked just right. Home is wherever you are tonight. That's fun.
Yeah, man, that was
Thank you.
good. That was good. That was a good little introduction to this video.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
And my
And
dog
thank you for
was
letting me
going nuts in the
be here
background.
today.
But
So
yeah, so the topic of this video, I'll mention again since we're like restarting this video. Applause, applause, applause. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for Ty's his performance there, that was great. And yeah, it's always nice to have someone else creative. That's why we. Uh-oh, my dog is going nuts. I don't know, not sure why, but yeah. So the solar event.
yeah, the pole shifting.
35 different ancient prophecies have spoke about
Yeah,
throughout time.
this one.
So,
I know that David Wilcock, he once said that over 30 different cultures, traditions and religions and stuff, they have all kind of like, recorded it in some way. Okay, maybe I should just tell you what happened again. I was being put up to the mountains here in the last page of page 7. I remember I was standing, as you can see. You can not really see anything, but I was standing right there, and I was looking up to the sun, and I saw the sun started to change color into red. And then when it changed color into red, it changed frequency and atmosphere, and it just started to give off these waves, like one wave, two waves, and it finally hit my body, or our temples as our body. The whole planet was then bathing in this radiance and effect, this rippling effect, as the sun was just outpouring this energy and frequency. I started to look around, and all these people that was here, they was freaking out. I started to connect telepathically with some of them. I could hear what they were thinking. I like without. So the frequency intensified rapidly here as we are then into fourth density here. But it's also a build-up process, of course. But I was experiencing these waves coming and hitting into the world, and I was going out to my right, and to my right here, and I saw a tornado due to the frequency shift just started to build up in the mountains and destroyed the whole village, and everything was just succumbing to the tornado. I saw a person got sucked up into the tornado over here, and I woke up. That was back in 2020. Around the same time, I remember they started to slowly find out what they should do about this problem. There was a time, it was 2020, around the same time where, you know, they had just closed down the world due to a reason. And why do you think so? They're gonna do that again. And why do you think so? So I'm very glad to again. Many people across the
Yes,
world they know about it and have heard about it, but it's our mission to like share this to our other souls, to our neighbors quickly.
definitely, definitely. And yeah, I had my own personal experience with the sun in 2017, and
I
that's what
remember.
originally got me into trying to find out what was going on, because I was driving one day with some really dark sunglasses that I've used for years to drive. And since I personally started driving at 14 years old when I bought my first car. So, um, I've been driving for quite some time. And anyways, this, sun had blinded me so badly that I could not see.
In
I
your
had
car, right? You
to,
was driving, right?
yeah, I was driving along, and then all of a sudden I came over this overpass, and all of a sudden the sun just got, it was really weird. It was just so bright that I could not see, because it was a little cloudy, and then it was like cloudy right before this, and then as I'm coming up this overpass, the clouds broke, and yeah, all of a sudden I was completely blinded. And so I had got to my home at the time and
Deja vu.
immediately started digging into it. And um, I'm not even gonna talk about what I found out, because, yeah, they do not want us talking about this topic at all, and that's all right. But um, yeah. So, anyways, I ended up then learning about what's coming and what I seen, and then what I had found when I dug into it
Oh yeah.
uh, made a lot of sense to me, a lot of sense. And this other person who was talking about this had like around 100,000 subscribers. So uh, I was really interested as to what was going on, and then all that
Having
content is now completely wiped, gone. So, um, anyways, I definitely think that they are trying to cover up what's really going on with this event. That's my opinion. And in multiple
oh yeah.
ways. Um, so, uh,
Yeah, but
any,
they will. I mean, everything has just been a boot camp. Like all our life, we're just getting prepared to know. Finally, come to know this, right? I mean, as a child, when you said that, I just thought about when I was drunk once as a child of probably 15 years old. I remember I was walking up from the road in the morning and I saw the sun coming up and I got this thought coming in. I just remember I saw the mass consciousness just, and then so small glimpse in my life. I've always kind of like been guided towards the full understanding on this event that is gonna unfold. So yeah, definitely we'll
yeah,
find someday.
definitely. I think, it's, yeah, I keep, what keeps coming to me is the importance of just keep manifesting. More and more people find out about this, and hopefully that leads to more and more, and the more of us know, and the more of us that understand the reason behind why it does what it does. Um, I think it'll be great because we really got technology that is very, very soon gonna go way too far, and it's like we're right on the border of this issue. And so, yeah,
Yeah, we don't want this AI to become self-aware of itself. That's the danger.
yeah,
Because
and
then I heard it will destroy all biological life will be destroyed if AI finds out who it is. So yeah, it's important not to like we should delete our AI. We should actually, as Christ says, we should put our phone into a bucket. We should not throw it out too late because it's a pathway. We have the one with Christ, which is what is, and the choice and free will to have either again a technological choice or biological, spiritual, organic choice. So it's an inorganic, and a organic.
right, right,
You know,
because I mean,
food, warmth,
technology is
fear,
not
love.
biological. you know.
No, it's inorganic. Nature
Yes,
is.
very, very, and yeah, and people have been talking about the dangers of technology for years. I mean, even my father talked about it, and he didn't even have a smartphone at all. He didn't have a computer. He didn't want to partake in the internet at all because he knew where it was headed.
Mm, yeah.
So yeah, but and nowadays, I mean, people can hardly look away from the phone, and that's causing major problems too. We're meant to be with nature, and not this rat race of a system that we have been entangled in for so long now. And most people actually don't want to hear this, and it's unfortunate why one wouldn't want to really be free and just use our creativity and really live a more free life without all the stress and, like I say, rat race. you know I mean, that's really what it is out here. I mean, everyone's trying to outdo everyone, and I'm better than everyone, and hate on these people, and we're so society as a whole is so sucked out far from where we need to be, you know, and that's really a huge reason why I have this channel is, just to self growth and hope that we can reach one person at a time who wants to do the same.
Yeah, there's only one of us here. One, not only here on the planet, but also in the whole universe. One being. So I think, yeah, and then to others, loving. But yeah, we live in a world where it was built on a house of cards. That's why it's collapsing. And this flood of cosmic energy, when the sun does this, is gonna destroy electrical civilization. That's why they are such in a hurry to get into our bodies, into our temple. They cannot be here anymore. The frequency is gonna be so high that either they are gonna be one with us or flee out of our solar system completely. That's why this AI is all of a sudden such in a hurry. Uh,
Yeah, oh yeah. There's been
that,
so many predictions already as to when they plan to really basically take over, which, what they're trying to do is, take our jobs, a lot of them, and, um, make us obsolete type of, just we don't need you. And that's what I've been saying for years, though. I've been preaching that for years. The system does not care about us, you
they don't
know,
really care about us,
right? I
Michael.
mean, it's just reality. That's hard to look at for many, but Daisy girl, it's okay. There's two people walking a dog, or I mean, a person walking two dogs backwards there a little bit, man.
Whoa,
Yes,
there you can
Daisy girl,
see,
come here.
and also I can't wait for my artist. Is gonna come and recreate this scene finally. He's just busy working, with on you know, what's it called on the Friday bar and doing a lot of different commissions and working in classroom rooms and what's it called being a teacher for 5 classes. So I just thought, is it because but maybe it's the process of like having the approval and then also waiting and yeah, all of a sudden it will be done, but it takes a lot of time then because I thought, as our conversation yesterday, I thought like that Steven, we are gonna do it now, and but then we are probably only gonna do it like whenever he's ready. But and I have the patience, again as we talked about, I trust in the spirit. It even showed me that we should begin next year, and eventually I was right there. And I think from the spirit that the 7 pages will be done after 7 years. So in 2027, it's done, and then from there, hopefully, we see our friend. He will take this out to the world I mean, yeah, that's what we're doing is sharing this upcoming event to the world in some way or another. They talked about playing games, watching movies, and affect the masses in some ways. I'm excited for that. That'll probably be in this next 5 years. Hopefully, if I'm right, then we're making this global movie for the world to watch or play, whatever, just before this event comes, to use that against them in a global, marvelous way. But in the meantime, it's more like biblical. Now we are going around, you know, going out to the churches and to the council and slowly trying to share this with people who believe and not believe, and it's one person at a time. But I'm excited for finally, in some way, it reaches the world that this, I mean, this, next time you see the sun, probably it will remind you. Um, so yeah,
I know. Yeah, and meanwhile they had us focused on this three-eye atlas, and after watching Dr. Stephen Greer yesterday, his newest video, that was the very first thing that he mentioned was about this three-eye atlas, and I was like, "Oh, great, awesome! Well, I'm gonna get some awesome information." Me and David and then others were talking about this. What we thought and everything, based off of what other people were saying about it, and that's why I was very interested to see what Dr. Stephen Greer had to say about it, and he said it's just He's said it's natural.
natural. Yeah, yeah. I
He
mean,
said
I just
it's not a UFO or anything. It's a natural comet, according to Dr. Greer.
I thought it was like alien visitors, like just you know, you know, higher density beings, like a school. Imagine there's it's a classroom for higher density beings to grow up. Then they watch us, and they watch us like as a school and study us. And I imagine just before this event comes, in in my head, it was just like, oh, that's just like cosmic family that are like
Yeah,
coming in as a school. That's their school, and they coming in and being here and watching this event come in. So that's what I just thought. And many beings then will be watching and observing humanity go through this event, but they're not gonna come down and save us. So I think
no,
we're the ones.
karmically they can't.
Yeah.
So we are our saviors. That's the beautiful thing about it, though.
They don't want to like
We are
uh,
our own
deal with the
saviors,
timeline. Yeah,
finding the Christ within ourselves.
yeah.
That's what this is about.
That's
We
the
got to give all power to our one infinite Creator. You know, this is about God, and this is about Jesus Christ. We are just speaking through them, really.
like 200 people watching, or but
You
yeah,
what?
I mean, no, never mind. So yeah,
Yeah, they're really keeping this hidden. This is not
I mean,
entering the algorithm at all, which is very interesting considering our timing right now. We should be definitely
if
pulling
people can,
in a few
I
more,
was so
but
excited for like
I'm saying this in a positive, laughing matter because you know we pretty much already knew this was going to happen, but um, it's still uh, you know like I've said before, the reason for coming up out with all of this and just all of our findings with all the knowledge that we've seeked for years that has really turned into a lot of wisdom. And if we choose to not speak about it, we're really abandoning ourself, you know, because this is something that's exciting and we want to share for, since we're all one, we want to put it out there.
Oh yeah, I was just trying
And
to find definitely,
because that's what Christ would do.
definitely, he will give his whole life for his friends. Can you see me?
And yes,
All right,
yes. And I
I'm just trying to
also
find.
turned on a little light. Mine's still a little dark. I probably could pull my hat up a little bit. Might help. But yeah, man, it's been an all right day though today. I I got 7 gallons of propane, so that gave me like half a tank of propane. So I'm glad about that. And yeah, I got some just basic needs for the day, and so it was a pretty good day actually. And so yeah, as soon as I got to the river, I was like, man, I gotta call you and let's yeah, we were already thinking the same thing. Let's make a video
Yeah,
because we keep
let's
talking
do it.
about doing it, and it's like you said, show up for ourselves, and that's what we got to keep doing.
Yup. Then we will also allow others to have the permission also.
Yes, definitely, definitely. A trickling effect. And that's the real about life, is when you work on yourself, it's a trickling effect. And even Michael Jackson was talking about that. You want to change the world, change the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like everything
It has a
starts with
magnetic.
ourself, really. We're all one, so
We are all one. Either we are one or not.
and we know society knows. Maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, they know right now how they're
Yeah,
treating as we're not one and we are. And so it's very conflicting. But yeah, I've already, you know, further seen into what if we're, if we're not, and that's out of the question, we are. So it's the one infinite creator for a reason.
yep. The one original thought of the one infinite creator. Do you mind I play a song called To the Mountains?
Nice. Man, I want to go to the mountains so bad, man. I'm surrounded by mountains where I'm at right now. I'm at the river right now, but man, there's mountains all around. And I'm like, bro, I'm itching to go to the mountains. So again, we're on such a connection. Uh you already knew.
Okay. This song is called To the Mountains. Oh, I'm headed to the mountain. I'll be back in a week or two. Don't you try to reach me while I pick myself up and go. To do. I'm trying to let go. I think it would help being alone. I'm trying not to let you make me cry. I spill too many tears, and I think I deserve to be alone. Don't you try to reach me, 'cause I don't wanna talk to you. Gotta do this on my own. I need to build myself a home. Thank you very much.
That was good, man. That was good. Yeah, that made me feel out in nature for sure.
Make me cry.
And man, I can't wait to keep creating some more content together too. Like, that'll be cool, especially when I'm out in the mountains. That'll be really cool. And we can have a nice deep meditation out there. That's what I keep manifesting because I want that to happen soon. But before I go out there, I definitely need a better heating situation.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
how are
It's
you
gonna
able to comment on here, bro?
just pushed on the screen
Huh?
and just pushed.
Hmm.
But it's gonna, I
I've
just
never.
felt the temperature outside is freezing. So yeah, I couldn't imagine like propane, a lot of propanes, right? How do you heat the RV even? Is it with just propanes or?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm just using my stove top.
Whew,
I don't even have an actual working heater, really. So
like a heater?
usually I
Uh,
use like a buddy
physics.
heater. And a lot of times I end up just starting the RV and letting it run and letting it warm up for putting. Man, this thing is I need to do some winterization work on it for real, because it gets cold in here fast.
Yeah. Sorry, come again. With the temperature.
I'm not really sure. I haven't even honestly checked. Like around 40 probably. So I mean, it's not like getting down to freezing yet here. And I don't know that I mean, it probably will some. Um, it's kind of it's like a it's well, yeah, you've seen how.
So beautiful. Like autumn, the colors is just like red. Even so, like yellow, orange, red. It's just frozen. It's literally frozen right now. It does that. I'll let you know when I can see you at like when it's not frozen again.